Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O-Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. We also call it DMaths 4024. Today we have set our hearts to solve a paper 2, and for this purpose we have selected October-November 2022 2 paper. This paper 2 belongs from the Zone 2 or the Variant 2. In this video, I'm going to present you the solution of this paper. The time allowed for this paper is 2 hours and 30 minutes. So let's start today's paper. Okay. So October-November 2022, 2 paper, 2 hours 30 minutes are allowed. It's a 100 marks paper, and the calculator is allowed in this paper. So the first question coming up on your screen, question number 1, he says, Hala travels from London to Marseille by train. She must change trains in Paris. The journey from London to Paris takes 2 hours, 28 minutes. The journey from Paris to Marseille takes 3 hours, 30 minutes. The local time in Marseille and in Paris is 1 hour ahead of the local time in the London. Complete the timetable for Hala's journey. So London departure, we don't know, but the Paris arrival, I know that is 1650 according to the Paris local time. So because I know the journey time from the London to Paris, that is 2 hours 28 minutes. From this time, I will subtract 2 hours 28 minutes. And whatever the time, that will be the departure time from London according to the Paris time. And then because the London time is 1 hour ahead of the Paris time, I will add 1 hour in it. So because the London time is 1 hour ahead. So 1650, 2 hours and 28 minutes is the journey time. So if the arrival time in the Paris is 1650 and the journey time is 2 hours and 28 minutes, so from 1650 subtract the journey time, you will get the departure time. So it will be 14:22. So that's the departure time from the London, and the local time in Marseille and Paris is 1 hour ahead of the local time. Okay, so the London time is 1 hour behind. Sorry, I said by mistake that London time is 1 hour ahead. Actually, the Paris time and the Marseille time is 1 hour ahead of the London time. So this is the departure time according to the Paris time. So if you want to find out what is the departure time from the London, that will be, you will subtract 1 hour from here, so you get 13:22. From 14:22 subtract 1 hour and you will get 13:22. I by mistake said that London time is 1 hour ahead of the Paris time. No, Paris time is 1 hour ahead of the London time. Okay, so I hope you have rectified this mistake. And then he says the Paris departure time is 1931, and the journey time from Paris to Marseille is 3 hours and 30 minutes, and the time is same in Marseille and Paris. So I know the departure time, I know the journey time, I want to find out the arrival time. In the departure time, simply add the journey time and you will get the arrival time in the Marseille. So 1931 to 3 hours and 30 minutes, you just add in it. So you will get 61 minutes and 22 hours. 60 from 60 minutes make 1 hour, so take 1 hour here, so that 23 hours and 1 minute. So that is my answer. So let's okay, so for the decrease, so this is the whole question. So let's check the answer. 13, 22, and 23, 1. So this is the solution, question number 1A part. That was the work out how long Hala waits in the Paris before the train to Marseille departs. Okay. She arrived in the Paris at 1650 and she departs the Paris at 1931. So from 1931 subtract 1650, you get the time she stayed in the Paris. Okay, so here we have Question number 1A, second part is solution 1931 minus 1650. And so from 31, you cannot subtract 50. So from 19, I will borrow 1 hour. So here when 60 is added, you get 91. And here 18 hours are left. So 91 minus 50, you get 41 minutes. So from 18 hours, you subtract 16 hours, you get 2 hours. So she stayed in the Paris for 2 hours and 41 minutes. 2 hours and 41 minutes is the right answer, sir. This is a solution. Okay, question number 1, it's B part. They say the exchange rate between the dollars and the pounds is $1 is equal to 0.75 pound. The exchange rate between dollar and euros is $1 is equals to R euros. Hala changes 250 pounds into euros. She received 290 euros. Calculate the value of the R. Okay. So remember these numbers. Okay. So I'm going to apply a method because I don't have direct money exchange rate between the pound and the dollar. I know the exchange rate between dollar and the pound, dollar and the euro, but I don't have direct money exchange rate between the pound and the euro. So I will make this. Let me show you how this is done. So $1, 0.75 pounds. So pound by dollar is 0.75 pound, and you get $1. And dollar and euros, so $1 dollar euro, $1, and you get R euros. You multiply these two fractions with each other, and you will have dollar will be cancelled. You will have pound by euro. This is a good technique to get. Okay, so pound by euro will be equals to, this will become 0.75 by R. Okay, now I know that she exchanged 250 pounds and she got 290 euros. So that is equal to 0.75 R. So R will be equals to what we will do, 0.75 multiplied 290 divided by 250. That will give you 0.87 euros, sorry. So 0.87 euros. A little tricky question, and let me show you the whole question. The whole question is showing up. 0.87 is the right answer, sir. Our answers are right. This is the answer. You can pause the video if you want more time with this question. This is the whole part. Question number 1, part C, first portion. He says Joseph books a holiday for 3 people. The holiday costs $420 per person. Joseph pays a deposit of 20% of the total cost of the holiday. Calculate the amount Joseph pays as the deposit. So the cost for one person is $420. So we will find cost for the 3 people. And then once you have the cost for the 3 people, then you will find the 20% of that. So here we go. So we want to find out, and 20% of 3 multiply 420, and when you will enter this in your calculator, you will get $252. So the deposit they gave is $252. $252 is the right answer. This is the solution, and here we go. Question number 1C, and the second part, he says Joseph pays a total of $85.68 for airport parking for 8 days. The price includes a reduction of 15% of the full price for booking early. Calculate the full price of the airport parking for 1 day. This is a question on the reverse percentage. Suppose the full price for the parking per day we will suppose for 8 days. For full price for the parking for 8 days is X. So they gave them a 15% discount for booking early. So X minus 15% of the X, and the money they have to pay is 85.68. So I will take the LCM here. So it will be 100X minus 15X by 100 is equal to 85.68. So 85X by 100 equals to 85.68. So X will be equals to 100 multiply 85.68 divided by 85. So the X value will be 100.8. So the actual price for 8 days parking is $100.8. So what will be the cost per day? 100.8 divided by 8, and you get 12.6. So $12.6 is the actual price per day for the parking there. So let's check. 12.6 is the right answer, sir. So this is the solution, and here we go. Now we are on question number 2. A part. Marco grows 2 types of tomato plants, type A and type B. He counts the number of tomatoes growing on each tomato plant. The results of type A plants are shown in the table. Okay, so the 17 tomatoes on a plant, there are 5 such plants. 18 tomatoes on a plant, there are 2 such plants. 19, and there are 7 such plants. 20 tomatoes per plant, and there are 3 such plants. 21 tomatoes on a plant, and there are such 2 plants. And 22 tomatoes on a plant, there is only 1 plant of this type. So this is the type A plant. Calculate the mean number of tomatoes per plant. So this is your X, this is your F. You multiply these two, you get Fx. The mean is summation Fx divided by summation F. So here we go. So I have made that table. So this is X, this is F. Fx will be, you multiply these two. 17 5s are 85, 18 2s are 36, 19 7s are 133, 23s are 60, 21 2s are 42, 22 1s are 22. The mean is summation Fx divided by summation F. Summation Fx means you add Fx, 85 plus 36 plus 133 plus 60 plus 42 plus 22. That will be 378. Divided by the summation F, you add all the frequencies, 5 plus 2 plus 7 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, that will be 20. So 378 divided by 20, and that will be 18.9. So this is question number 2A, first part. 18.9 is our answer, and 18.9 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Question number 2A part and its second part. He says calculate the range. The range means from the largest x value subtract the smallest x value. So from 22 I will subtract the 17 and I will get the range. 22 minus 17, that will be 5, and the 5 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Then he says third part, question number 2 is A and its third part. The mean number of tomatoes per plant for the type B plant is 17.1 and the range is 8. Make 2 comments comparing the number of tomatoes growing on the type A and the type B plant. So if you compare the mean, and the mean is for A it is 18.9 and for plant B it is 17.1. So it means on the type B there are more number of tomatoes. On the type A, I said B, type A, because its mean is more, so we will comment that its mean is 18.9. The mean of the B is 17.1. Because the mean of A is more, so we can say that there will be more tomatoes on the type A plant. The second comment is because its range is only 8 and the range of the A is 5, so we can comment that the production of the A is more consistent because its range is less. So let me show you my comments and then we will check the answer from the book, from the marking scheme. So type A plant has more tomatoes per plant than the type B because the mean is more. Type A number of tomatoes per plant is more consistent than the type B plant. So type has more tomatoes per plant, or number of tomatoes per plant is more consistent for the type A. So that's the comment. Okay, so we are going to the next question. And next question, it says, question number 2B part, he says, Marco also grows strawberries. He records the masses M in grams of 120 of his strawberries. The frequency table shows the results. For 5 to 10 grams, there are 15, 10 to 15 grams, there are 38, 15 to 20 grams, 45, 20 to 25 grams, 17 strawberries, 25 to 30, there are 5 strawberries. Draw a cumulative frequency diagram So here we have to draw a cumulative frequency diagram. The mass is already given here and the cumulative frequency is given here. So here I will make a small row where we write cumulative frequency. First frequency will be written as it is, and that is 15. And then the next one will be added. And then in this answer, I will add the next one. In this answer, I will add the next one. In this answer, I will add the next one. So I will get the cumulative frequency table, and then so here we have, so you can see I have made that cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency, first frequency will come as it is, 15 plus 38, that will be 53. And 53 plus 45, that will be 98. 98 plus 17, that will be 115. And 115 plus 5, that will be 120. Okay, now these are the cumulative frequencies. They will come on the y-axis, and on this upper boundaries, we always put the cumulative frequency dots. And so at 10, I will put a dot of 15. At 10, I will put a dot of 15. And at the 5, I will put 0. At 15, I will put 53. At 15, I will put 53's dot. Okay. And then at 20, I will put 98. At 20, I will put 98. So dot will be here. And then at 25, I will put 115. At 25, I will put 115, put dot here. And at 30, I will put the dot of 120. At 30, I will put the dot of 120. Then I will join these dots. Then I will join the dots with this curve, and you get the cumulative frequency curve. This is how this is done. Then they say Marco uses strawberries with a mass greater than 21 grams to make jam. Use your diagram to find an estimate for the percentage of strawberries he uses to make jam. Though for jam, he will use those strawberries whose mass is more than 21 grams. So here is 21. From here, I will go here. And from here, I will go here. This number is 104. So the strawberries whose mass is more than 21, so they will be 120 minus 104. So they will be 16. So here I have written that. So it will be 16. The total strawberries are 120. So 16 by 120 multiply 100, and that will be 13.3%. So that is 13.3% strawberries. 13.3% is the right answer, sir. And that is question number 2B. And this is the solution. And here we go. And 21, this is 104. So the strawberries above this, they are used for jam. Okay, so we are done with this. Question number 3 is coming up on your screen. He says, question number 3. A cuboid has a height 8 centimeter and a square base of the edge x. The volume of the cuboid is 60 centimeter cube. Show that the surface area A centimeter square of the cuboid is given by this formula. A is equals to 2x square plus 240 divided by x. Okay, so let me show you, because the volume is already given, and they have told us that the volume of this cuboid is 60. Length multiply width multiply height. The length is x, the width is x, the height is h, and the volume is 60. So the h will be equals to 60 divided by x square. You know the surface area of the cuboid is 2 length width plus 2 width height plus 2 length height. Just put the value of the length and the width and the height in terms of x. So 2 into x plus 2 into x into 60 by x square plus 2 into x into 60 by x square. So you got surface area equals to 2x square plus 120 by x plus 120 by x. So because these two are same, so 2x square plus 240 by x. And so this is what they have asked us to show. So the solution is showing up. This was exactly what they have asked us to show. It was a 2 marks question. Then we have this table. He says complete the table for A equals to 2x square plus 240 by x square. You see, in the place of this x, put 5, get the answer, write it here. Then in the place of x, substitute 6, whatever the answer you get, you write it here. So let me show you. I have done this. Okay, so 2 into 5 square plus 240 divided by 5, that will be 98. So write 98 here. 2 into 6 square plus 240 divided by 6, that is equal to 112. So in the place here, you write 112, 112, 112. So 98 and 112 is the right answer, sir. Then they want us to 112 and 98, and then they want me to plot this point here. And he says on the grid, draw the graph of a equals to x 2x squared plus 240 by x for x equals to and greater than 1 and less than and equals to 8. So we will plot those points here. So I'm going to plot that. Okay. So here we have 1, 2, 3 on the x-axis. On the y-axis, we have the area. And we are going to plot these points. Okay. So look at this table. At 1, I will put a dot of 242. At 1, 242, I put a dot here. Then at 2, 128. At 2, put a dot of 128. And at 3, 98. At 3, you will put the dot of 98. At 4, you put a dot of 92. Okay. And here you have a dot of... at 5, you have dot of, I think, how much was that? That was 98. Okay. At 5, I'll put a dot of 98. Okay, this dot. At 6, 112. At 6, we'll put 112. And then we have, at 7, 132, and at 8, 158. At 7, 132, and 8, 158, put these dots, then join them smoothly with the curve, and this is that graph. Now we are done with the graph. Then his question is, find the minimum possible surface area of the cuboid. Surface area is represented on this y-axis. So what is the minimum value? That is here, and that value will be something like 90 something. Yeah. So that will be 91 centimeter square. 90 to 92, and that is 91 centimeter square. Okay. Then he says the cuboid has a surface area of 120 centimeter square. And the height of the cuboid is greater than the length of the edge of its base. Find the dimensions of the cuboid. Okay, the surface area is given 120. So this is the 120 surface area. From here, I draw the line and it cuts the graph here and here. So check what is the x value here. That is 2 point something. And this is 6 point something. Okay. So we will note down both the x values from the graph when the area is 120. So I got a x 2.1 and x 6.4. The h value will be 6 divided by 2.1 square, and that will be 13.6. H value will be 60 divided by 6.4 square, and that will be 1.46. They said that the height is more than the x. So this pair is right. So the length is 2.1, width is 2.1, and the height is 13.6. Okay. So our answer is right, sir. Okay, my dear students, now we are on the question number 4. He says the universal set is x such that x is an integer. The value of x is greater than or equals to 10 and less than or equals to 40. So it is like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 30, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. P is x such that x is a multiple of 6. So multiple of 6 will be the table of 6, but more than 10 and less than 40. So I can write the list of that, and x is q, x is a square number. So then their question is write down the element of the P union Q, but first of all, I will write what is the P and what is the Q, and then it will become very easy. So you can see I have written here the universal set, and now the P will be the multiple of 6, and multiple of 6 means the table of 6, but more than 10 and less than 40. So it will be 12, 18, 24, 30, and 36. The Q is square numbers between 10 and 40. So 10 and 40 is included. Okay, so that will be 16, 25, and 36. Their first question is P union Q. So if you want to find out P union Q, that means that P and Q both, and no member will be repeated. So it will be 12, 16, 18, 24, 25, 30, and 36. So that's the union. You bring them all together, but no member is repeated. So let's check, and it will be 12, 16, 18, 24, 25, 30, and 36, and our answer is right. So that's the union of the P and the Q. Then their question is, find how many members are, this small n, that means how many members are in P complement intersection Q. Okay, so first of all, I need to find out the P complement intersection Q. So these are the multiples of so P complement intersection Q means that the members which are in the universal set but are not in the Q, that's the the P complement means the members which are in the universal set but are not present in the P, that is P complement. And then you have to take common the P complement intersection Q, then the common between them, and they will be, if you make the list, they will be 16 and 25 only. So how many members are there? There will be 2 members. So 2 members. So 2 is the right answer. This is a little not difficult, but you have to write these numbers. P complement means the members which are in the which are not in the P but are in the universal set. Okay, P complement. Then whatever the P complement will be, you have to check what is common between the P complement and the Q complement, means which are common in both of them. So they will be only 16 and 25. So please kindly do it yourself. Okay, then we have this. He says use set notation to describe the shared region in the Venn diagram. It's clearly B complement intersection D union C. I think this is B complement intersection D. This is B complement intersection D union C. B complement intersection D union C is the right diagram. Right answer, sir. Okay. And then we have question number, we are doing which question? We are doing on the question number 4. So we are on the question number 4, and it's C part. He says, in a college, students can study French, Spanish, and Arabic. A group of 25 students are asked which languages they study. Some of the results are shown in the Venn diagram. Okay. All students who study both Arabic and Spanish also study French. So all the students who study Spanish and Arabic, they also study French. So this portion where you have the Arabic and Spanish, that will remain 0, because all the people who study Spanish and Arabic both, they also study French. So they will come. They are here. Here you don't have anything, okay? Here is a perfect 0. Because all the people who study both Spanish and Arabic, they also study French. So they will be here, and that is only 1 student. Okay, 7 students studies French only. Okay, so there's 7 students who study French only. So they will be here, 7. Okay, use this information to complete. He says 8 students study Arabic. Okay, so 4, 1, and 0. So this is 4 and 1, I think 5 plus 3. So here you will write 3. Okay, and the total students are, here we have 0. How much are here? I don't know. And because the total students are 25, from 25 subtract this 7, 4, 1, 3, 0, and 5, and this 2, and you will get here a number. Okay, so let me show you. I have done this. The number here will be so here you will get 3. Okay, so let me reduce the size so you can see. Okay, so the people here are 3. This is 3, this is 7, this is 0, this is 5, this is 2. So what is their question? Their question is, you complete that. We have done with that. 2 of the 25 students selected at random find the probability that they both study Spanish only. Spanish only. Spanish only people are 5. Okay. So so this will be 5 by 25 multiply 4 by 24. That will be 20 by 600, and that will be 1 by 30. So 1 by 30 will be the answer. So let's check. That's the solution, sir. And 1 by 30 is the right answer. I hope you understand this. This is little tricky. Then the third part, he says 3 of the students are selected at random from those who study French. Find the probability that only one of them also studies Arabic. Okay. So how many students French and study Arabic? So they study French. There are 5 such students who study French and also study Arabic. And here we have 7. Here we have 3. So the total students who study French, in the circle of French, you have 4, 1, 3, 7. So there are basically 10 and 15. There are 15 people. Okay. So who studies Arabic also, they are 4 and 1. 5, I mean. So if you want to find out, 3 people will be selected out of these French-speaking people. So you will have probability of the French, Arabic, plus the probability of the French, Arabic, French, plus the probability of Arabic, French, French. Here Arabic means he speaks French and Arabic. Okay. So 10 by 15 multiplied 9 by 14 multiply 5 by 13 plus 10 by 15 multiply 5 by 14 multiply 9 by 13 plus 5 by 15 multiply 10 by 14 multiply 9 by 13. So that will be 15 by 91 plus 15 by 91 plus 15 by 91. So it will be 45 by 91. 45 by 91, 45 by 91. 45 by 91. The marking scheme is showing up. This is my answer. The answers are right. So we are going to the next question. Here, 3 of the students are selected. Okay. Question number 5. A part. A bag contains X 5-cent coins and Y 10-cent coins. There is a total of 130 coins in the bag. Write down an equation in terms of X and Y for the total number of the coins in the bag. That will be X plus Y equals to 130. X plus Y equals to 130. So let me show you. So that is my solution. X plus Y equals to 130. Okay, that's the first equation. Then they say the total value of the coins in the bag is $8.15. Write down an equation in terms of X and Y for the total value of the coins in the bag. So 5x plus 10y equals to 815. I will convert this dollar into cents. Okay, so 5x plus 10y equals to 8.15 multiply 100. So 5x plus 10y is equals to 815. Divide all of them with the 5. You get x plus 2y equals to 163. So this is my first equation. This is my second equation. So I will simply subtract them from each other. From the left side will be subtracted. From the right side will be subtracted. So here you will have x plus y minus bracket x plus 2y bracket close equals to 130 minus 163. You get x plus y minus x minus 2y equals to minus 33. So this is cancelled. So y minus 2y minus y is equals to minus 33. Minus minus gone. So y will be equals to 33. Put this value into the first equation. So x plus 33 equals to 130. So x will be equals to 130 minus 33. So that will be 97. So the value of the x is 97 and the value of the y is 33. So there are 5-cent coins. How many? 97, and 10-cent coins are 33. So my final answers are there. So you can see the answers are right. This is the solution. Then the B part, he says a machine makes 5-cent coins. It makes 720 coins per minute. The machine operates for 24 hours per day. Calculate the total value in dollars for the coins made by the machine in 300 days. Give your answer in the standard form. Correct to 3 significant figures. Okay. So here we go. So we have so the machine is making 720 coins in 1 minute. So 24 hours, and for multiply it with the 60, because in 1 hour there are 60 minutes. So multiply with the 300 because there are 300 days, and then I multiply with the 5 divided by 100 because they have 5-cent coins. So I will convert them into dollars. So I got $15552,000. In the standard form, it will be 1.556 expo $7, which means 1.56 expo $7. 1.56 expo $7 is the right answer, sir. 1.56 expo 7. Our answer is the same. Okay, so our answers are right. So we have question number 5, and it's question number part C. He says the diameter of 5-cent coin is 21.2 millimeter, correct to the nearest 0.1 millimeter. The diameter of the 10-cent coin is 17.9 millimeter, correct to the nearest 0.1 millimeter. Marlon makes a line of 10 5-cent coins and a line of 10 10-cent coins. Calculate the upper bound of the difference between the lengths of the two lines. They both, the diameters are correct to 0.1 millimeter. So let me show you my solution. And here we go. So 5-cent coins, the diameter is 21.2 millimeter. This is correct to 0.1 millimeter. So divided with the 2, you get 0.05 millimeter. So 21.2 add 0.05, so you get 21.25 millimeter. That's the upper bound. And 21.2 subtract 0.05, you get 21.15 millimeter. This is the lower bound. For the 10-cent coins, that is 17.9 millimeters. When you add 0.05 in it, you get 17.95, and when you subtract 0.05 from 17.9, you get 17.85 millimeter. So I know the upper bound, lower bound of both the diameters. So when I will make a line of, you see, the length will be 10 times D1, and the small length will be 10 times D2 and diameter. So we want the difference, and we want the difference of both the lines, the upper difference. So if you want the upper difference, because you will get this difference by L minus L, and so this should be upper bound and this should be lower bound. So 10 into 21.25, I've used the upper bound, minus 10 into 17.85, I have used here the lower bound. So it will be 212.5 minus 178.5, you get 34 millimeter. So that is the difference between them, 34 millimeter. This question is a little tricky. 34 millimeter is the right answer. So let me show you the whole solution. And we have to further decrease. Okay. So now the whole solution is showing up on your screen. This question, this part is little tricky. So here we go. Question number 6 is showing up on your screen. He says reflect the triangle A in the line x equals to 1. Okay. So what I will do, I will draw a line here. So let me take the other color, red color. Okay. So x, this and what is the line of reflection is x equals to 1. So this is your basically line of reflection. You draw it with the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 steps here. So it will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. You put a dot here. Then we have 1, 2, 3 steps here. So 1, 2, 3 steps here. And 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 steps. Okay. So you just join them, and it will be the reflection of the line of this triangle here. So because I'm drawing with the mouse, so that's why it looks weird. And so here we have B. But I'm just trying to tell you okay, how is this done. I have drawn here properly. So here we go. You can see this is the triangle B. Okay, this is the line of reflection x equals to 1. Hopefully you understand. Then he says triangle A is mapped onto triangle D by a combination of two transformations. Triangle A is first mapped onto triangle C by transformation Y. Triangle C is then mapped onto triangle D by a translation, which is 6-1. Describe fully the Y. So we have here, you got this, the D. So the final image is given. So I will go back. So I will use -6 and -1. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and -1. So it will be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and -1. It will be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and -1. It will be here. So basically, that is this triangle. So we are going in reverse. Okay. So basically, this is the it's not working. Okay. I don't know why it's not erasing it, but okay, anyway. Just I want to give you the, okay, basically this is the line. Okay. Oh my God. This is the one. I don't, I'm not making it. Let me change the color. Let me make it blue. So it becomes easy for you. Yeah, this one is right. Yeah, this is the triangle. Okay. So this is C. I have reversed this, okay? -6, -1. So how the A come onto C? Okay, that is the question. That is the transformation Y. Okay, so this is the C. And if you pay a little attention, you will understand the triangle A is like this, then it's a C is like this. So it means it has rotated. And it has rotated anti-clockwise 90 degree. And if you will join the same points of the A and the C and draw their perpendicular bisectors, those perpendicular bisectors where they intersect, that will be the center of the rotation. And here I can tell you the center of rotation will be 0, 0. When you join here and you join this point, they are the same points. So basically the A has rotated in like this. Okay. So this angle is 90 degree clockwise and center of rotation is 0, 0. So we can say 90 degree rotation anti-clockwise. So I said clockwise somewhere. Yeah, it is anti-clockwise. Sorry, I said clockwise sometime. So this is actually has rotated anti-clockwise. Okay. So 90 degree anti-clockwise and the center of rotation is 0, 0. Very tricky thing. Okay. And it's not easy to. So this is what. One thing I want to say again, when I said what I am saying, okay, let's use green color. Okay, let's increase the thickness. Too much thick. Okay. So you see, these two are the same points. Okay, they are the corresponding points. What I said was join them. Okay. For example, and then draw their perpendicular bisector. So for example, the perpendicular bisector, this is the midpoint. With the help of the protractor, I will so you draw like this. Okay, this is a perpendicular bisector. Okay, then okay, join another same point. For example, I can join this with this, and then I will draw its perpendicular bisector. That perpendicular bisector, I think, will be here somewhere. With the help of compass, we draw that. And when you draw that, so where these intersect each other, that is the center of rotation. Okay. So this is what do I mean? I thought that I should explain it again. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 7. It says the question number 7. It says ABCD. Okay, that is the floor plan of an exhibition hall with the dimensions shown in the meters. Point A, B, C, and D all lie on the same horizontal plane. Calculate the angle BCD. So basically, they are asking me to find out this angle BCD. They want me to find out this angle. Okay, so just join these points. See, try to understand this. Okay, it's a right angle triangle. Apply Pythagoras and get this value. Once you will have this BD side from this right angle triangle, then I will have the 3 sides of this, and then I will be very easily able to find out this angle. There will be no problem. Okay, so I will use the law of cosine and I will find this. Okay, let me show you how this is done. So first of all, apply the Pythagoras on the BAD. So let me show you. Here we go. So the BD square plus will be equals to 95 square plus 160 square, and that will be the BD will be 186.08. So once you know this side, now in this triangle, I know this side, this side, this side. I want to find out this angle. I will apply the law of cosine, and according to law of cosine, it will be see the cos of the BCD will be equals to D square plus B square minus C square, the whole thing divided by 2 into the D into the B. So it will be 107 square plus 165 square minus 186.08 square equals to divided by 2 divided by 107 divided by 165 equals to, and you will get 0.11465. Then shift cos answer equals to, and you will get 83.42. This is how this is done on the calculator. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole thing together. So the BCD angle is 83.42. So let's check. 83.4 is the right answer, sir. 83.42. I have written 83.4 actually. Okay, when you round it off. Okay. Then we have a light is attached to the ceiling vertically above B. The angle of elevation of the light from the C is 8.2 degree. Calculate the angle of the elevation of the light from the A. Okay, so try to understand this. The strategy, let me show you. Okay, so first of all, I will have this diagram, and so this is at the point C, and this is the point B, and this angle here is 90, and the distance between the C and the B, that is how much? 107. So this angle is how much? This side is 107 meter. And this angle, I know that angle is how much? This is 8.2 degrees. Here I will apply the tan and I will find out the height of this light. Then I will use this diagram. Here we will have, I know the height of the light. This is the B and this is the point A. And I know the distance between A and B. The distance between the A and B is 160. And now I know this height also from this previous figure. from this figure. So they will ask me to find out this. This is the angle of the elevation of the light from the A. Okay. And then again, I will apply the tan and I will find this angle. Very simple, straightforward question. It's a 4 marks question. Let me show you. Okay, so here we go. So, so first of all, this is 107. This I want to find out the angle of elevation is 8.2 from the C. So tan of 8.2 is equals to the height by the base, and the height will be 107 multiplied tan 8.2, and that will be 15.419. So this height of the bulb above the B is 15.419. Then in this diagram, I apply the Pythagoras, and I said Pythagoras. I will apply, you know, the tan, and so I know that this angle is how much? 90 degree. I know this, which is perpendicular. I know this, which is the base. I want to find out this angle, so I will apply tan. So tan theta will be equals to the perpendicular by base. That's 15.419 divided by 95. So theta will be equals to the tan inverse of 0.162. And that will be 9.2. So the angle of elevation from A of that light is 9.2. So 9.2 is the right answer. Our answer is right. The solution is showing up. You can pause the video and you can take your time. We are going to the next question. The next question is question number 8. It's a 2 marks question. It says simplify question number 8, A part 6V plus 3W minus 5W minus V. You see, the V will be added subtracted in the V, the W will be added subtracted in the W. Very simple, straightforward. Okay, so we will have 6V minus V plus 3W minus 5W. So you will have 5V minus 2W. 5V minus 2W. 5V minus 2W is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Here we go. Then he says, question number 8, B part, he says solve. So you have 5x minus 7 equals to 10. So I will make x the subject of the formula here, and automatically you get the value of the x. So 5x is equals to 10 plus 7. 5x is equals to 17. X is equals to 17 by 5, and x will be equals to 3 whole 2 by 5. 3 whole 2 by 5 is the right answer, sir. 3.4, which means in the decimals. And then we have the C part, question number 8. He says simplify. First part. Here we have A multiply A square. So A power 1 multiply A power 1 multiply A power 2. So the powers will be added. So you will have A raised to power 4. A raised to power 4. So it will be A raised to power 4. A raised to power 4 is the right answer, sir. Then we have the second part. A B cube divided B raised to power 5. So I will write them in the fraction, and then I always write them in fraction. Then it becomes easy for me to understand. So from the upper power, I subtract the lower power. So you will have 3 minus 5, and you will have B raised to power minus 2. B raised to power minus 2 is the right answer, sir. You can also write it as 1 by B square. Okay, now we are going to the next question, and it's question number 8. It's a D part. He says R is equals to 4P minus 3T. Find the value of the R when the P is equals to 7 and the T is equals to minus 5. Okay, so R is question in the place of the P and the T, substitute 7 and minus 5 respectively. Okay, so you will have R equals to 4 multiply 7 minus 3 multiply minus 5. 28 plus 15, that will be 43. You can see 43 is the right answer. This is the solution. Second part of the D part, he says rearrange the formula to make P the subject. Okay, so it's a 2 marks question. I want P to be the subject of the formula. So this minus 3T will go on the other side. It will add, then this 4 will go and divide on the other side. Okay, so you will have R plus 3T equals to 4P, and R plus 3T whole thing divided by 4 equals to P. So the P is equals to R plus 3T, the whole thing divided by 4. This is the answer, sir. So let's check. R plus 3T divided by 4 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution, and here we go. So we have the E part of the question number 8, and it's a 3 marks question. He says solve 5x squared plus 3x minus 6 equals to 0. Show all your working and give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. So we are going to apply the quadratic formula here. Okay, so we have the A is 5, the B is 3, the C is minus 6. The quadratic formula is x equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac. Whole thing divided by 2a. Just substitute the value of the a and the b and the c. Minus 3 plus minus under root 3 square minus 4 into 5 into minus 6. Whole thing divided by 2 into 5. This is minus 3 plus minus. When you do this, it is 129 square root of the 129 now divided by 10. So now you have two options. Minus 3 plus square root of 129 equals to divided by 10, and minus 3 minus square root of 129 equals to divided by 10 equals to. So you get 0.836 and you get minus 1.44. You get 0.836 and you get minus 1.44. So these are the two answers. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole thing together. Question number 8, E part, 0.836 minus 1.44. And that is our solution. Yes. So we are done with the question number 8. Okay, so the next question coming up on your screen is the question number 9. Volume of a sphere 4 equals to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. The diagram shows a wooden bowl and it is made in the shape of a large hemisphere with a small hemisphere removed from the center. The diameter of the large hemisphere is 20 centimeter. The width of the rim of the bowl is 2 centimeter. Show that the total surface area of the bowl is 264 pi centimeter square. Okay. So one thing is very important. This the internal radius, this radius, the external radius, that is this one. The external radius is this one, and that will be 10. The external radius will be 10, and the internal radius will be 2 less than 10, so that will be 8 from here till here. It's very important to get this radii, external radius and internal radius. Okay. Now their question is the surface area. The surface area is, remember, this inner curved surface area, outer curved surface area, and this rim, this ring, which is the edge, the flat edge of this bowl, okay, which is 2 centimeter thick. Okay, so we have to show this, and the surface area is this. Okay, so here is my solution. Okay, so area 1 will be that top ring. Area 2 is the external curved surface of the hemisphere. A3 is the internal curved surface of the hemisphere. Okay, so it will be pi capital R square minus pi small r square plus 1 by 2 4 pi capital R square plus 1 by 2 4 pi small r square. It will be pi into 10 square minus pi into 8 square. This will be plus 1 by 2 into 4 into pi into 10 square plus 1 by 2 and 4 into pi into 8 square. So this will be, when you do this on the calculator, this will be 100 pi minus 64 pi. And this will be 200 pi, and this will be I think 128 pi. And when you add them up all, you get 364 pi. So this is how you will show. This was what we were supposed to show. Okay, so I think our answer is right. Okay, the B part is the bowl is made from wood. The mass of 1 centimeter cube of the wood is 0.76 gram. So the density of the wood is basically given to you. The density is 0.74 gram and per centimeter cube. So that this is the density which they have given. Okay, so I need to calculate the volume of that wood which is used, and from there I can tell you the mass of the wood. So it's how many marks? There are 3 marks. So from the external volume, subtract the internal volume. The remaining will be the volume of the wood. And So volume of the wood will be V1 minus V2. That will be 1 by 2 because it's hemisphere into 4 by 3 pi capital R cube minus 1 by 2 into 4 by 3 into pi into small r cube. And you will have 2 by 3 pi 10 cube minus 2 by 3 pi 8 cube. When you enter this in your calculator, you get 1022.065 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of the wood. We know the density of the wood. So I can find density is mass divided by volume. So the mass will be equals to density multiply volume. So the density is 0.74 multiply 1022.065 centimeter cube, and you get 756.3 grams, 756.3 grams. So let's check. Question number 9, and 756 is the right answer, sir. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question. Okay, now you can see the whole question together. Okay, question number 9 and its C part. He says another bowl is mathematically similar to the first bowl and is made from the same type of wood. The total surface area of the second bowl is 546 pi centimeter square. Calculate the mass of the second bowl. Okay, so very easy. You see, it's a two-step calculation. Area 1 by area 2 is equals to diameter 1 by diameter 2 whole square. And so 364 pi by 346 pi, that's the surface area they have given us, the first bowl, second bowl. So d1 by d2 whole square. So it will be 2 by 3. Take square root on both the sides. So you will have d1 by d2 equals to the square root of the 2 by 3. Now the mass 1 by mass 2, that will be the cube of the d1 by d2. So you have mass of the first one, I know that's 756.3 gram. Mass of the second one, I want to know. So that will be equals to d1 by d2 is square root of the 2 by 3 and whole cube. So just enter this thing in the calculator, 2 by 3, get the answer, find its square root, then find answer, and then find its raised to power 3. And you will get 0.54433. So M2 will be equals to the 756.3 divided by 0.54433. And that will be 1389. Approximately it is 1390 gram. A little tricky question. The whole question is showing up 1390. 1390 gram is the right answer, sir. And this is the solution of that thing. I hope you understand. Two-step calculation has it been involved. It's a 3 marks question. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 10. Question number 10 is A part. He says A, B, C, and D are the points on a circle. AC is diameter of the circle, okay? And ACD angle and the CAB angle, they both are 40, okay? So show that the triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle CDA. Give a reason for each statement you make, okay? No problem. This is diameter. So this angle is 100%, how much? 90 degree. This angle will be also how much? 90 degree. Because this is the right angle in the semicircle. This is also the right angle in the semicircle. This angle and this angle, they are equal to each other. This is already given. And this side is common in both the triangles, okay? So by the angle side postulate, we can say both these triangles are congruent to each other. So this is that straightforward. So this is a 3 marks question. It says show that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. Give a reason for each statement you make. Okay. Here we go. It becomes too big. Okay. AC will be equals to CA because this is the common side. ABC angle is equals to the CDA angle, and they both are equals to 90 degree. The reason is the right angle in the semicircle because AC is the diameter. When you take it to the circumference, the angle formed on the circumference is 90 degree. Then he says the CA and B is equals to the ACD. They both are equals to 40, and that is given in the question. So it means that the triangle ABC and the triangle CDA, they both are congruent to each other. The reason is angle side postulate. There are 2 angles same and one side is same. So angle side postulate, and here you go, my dear students. This is their answer. My answer is here. You can pause the video if you want more time with that thing. Okay, question number 10, second part, he says, explain why why ABCD is the right angle. Okay, so we can prove now that this side is equal to this side because both these triangles are congruent, and this side is equal to this side because both are the corresponding sides of the congruent triangles. This is 90, this is 90, and I can prove that this angle will be 50, this angle will be, so this angle is 90, this angle is 90. So it's a perfect rectangle. All the four angles on the vertices, they are internal angles and they are of 90 degree. The opposite sides are equal to each other. This is a rectangle, which you have to show that. Okay, I've written that the AB is equal to CD. That's the corresponding side of congruent triangles. BC is equal to DA, the same reason. The angle DB, both are 90, given right angles in the semicircle. Angle A plus C is equal to 180, angles in the opposite segments, and A and C both are equal. So the A and C are equals to 90 degrees. So that means that the triangle ABCD is a rectangle. In the rectangle, the four angles, they both are, all of them, sorry, are of 90 degree and the opposite sides are equal. So that's why I can say that they are rectangles. This is my answer. And this is also my answer. How you prove that this is a rectangle, okay? Okay, the B part, here we have E, F, G, and H are the points on a circle with the center O and the radius 6 centimeter. E, H, O, 30 degree, and E, F, G is 116 degree. Calculate the shaded area. So very simple. You see, try to understand this whole angle and this whole angle, okay, they are angles in the opposite segment, so they are supplementary to each other. So from 180 I will subtract 116, I will get this angle. From that I will subtract 30, then I will get this angle, okay, because this they are equal. So whatever will be this angle, same will be the angle here. So if this is alpha, this will be also alpha. Once I know these alpha, then I can find this one. Once I know this angle, the radius is 6. I know this side is 6. I know this side is 6. I can find the area of this sector. And then from the area of that sector, I will subtract the area of this triangle, and I will get the shaded area. That's the strategy. It's a 5-mark question. It's a 5-mark question, remember. Okay, that's the strategy. So 116 plus 30 plus OHG is equals to 180. So angles in the opposite segment are supplementary. So OHG will be equals to 180 minus 116 minus 30. So OHG will be 34. So if this angle is 34, this angle will be also 34 because this OHG is an isotriangle. So 34 plus HOG is equal to 180 because the OHG is isotriangle. So HOG will be equal to 180 minus 68, and that will be 112. So this angle is 112. So now I can find the shaded area. The shaded area will be A1 minus A2. A1 means the area of this sector, and A2 means the area of this triangle. Okay. So the area of this sector will be theta by 360 pi r square minus area of that triangle will be 1 by 2 into r into sine of theta. So it will be 112 divided by 360 into pi into 6 square minus 1 by 2 into 6 into sine 112, and that will be 18.5 centimeter squares. The solution is, here we go. You can see the whole solution. Let me reduce the size so you can see. I hope that you can see this whole solution. You can zoom in if you need. 18.5 is the answer, sir. The 18.5 is the right answer, sir. So we are, this paper is completed. There were 10 questions and we have done all of them. And we are done with this. This was 5 marks part. So this paper is over. So, my dear students, today in this video, we have worked on the solution of the October-November 2022 DMAS 4024 2-2 paper. This paper 2 was from the zone 2 or the variant 2. My name is Ferhan Mazher. If you find this video interesting, useful, and it has made your life little easier, and by sitting at your home, by watching the YouTube video, you are able to do this past paper, please like this video. Please share the link of this video onto your Facebook, onto your Twitter accounts, and onto your Instagram. I think it's a great blessing for me that I can do these videos, which can touch the life of so many students around the globe. If you will subscribe my channel, that will help me to continue this work. Thank you very much. Have a good day. God bless you all.